Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I am very excited because I want to share a little review with you. I've been keeping this from YouTube now for about a couple of months because I hate opening stuff when they're brand new. I just think they look so good in their packaging and they look so pretty and I don't want to ruin it. Pretty sure I've told you guys this before. So for today's video, we will be reviewing the Halo by Technic Cosmetics Get Glam brush set, which looks like this. I bought this ages ago, but I did not want to open it because it just looks so pretty and so freaking nice. But without further ado, we will be opening this today and we will be testing out these brushes. So let's get into the video. How pretty is this? I have put no makeup today on my face. I put no moisturizer, literally just barefaced for this video. I'm gonna start from fresh and I'm gonna be using all the brushes in this like little brush set for my makeup look today and see how far I can sort of get. For the first brush, well, before I use the brush, I'm actually gonna put my moisturizer on. Guys, I will be linking all these products down below in the bio section, so definitely check that out if you want to get these products for yourself. I'm using Technic Cosmetics brush set today for this review. I'm going to try and stick to just using Technic Cosmetics products. I don't currently have any foundation which belongs to Technic Cosmetics, so I will be using a different foundation for this video, but I will be using most of the Technic Cosmetics products just to do this sort of brush set review. First thing I'm going to be using is the Technic primer spray, and I'm going to be using this on the face, obviously. So the first brush I'm going to be using from this set is this makeup sponge right here, and I'm going to be applying my concealer with this sponge and see how good it is. Okay, I actually didn't think I would like this sponge because of the shape, you guys, but I actually found it so much easier to use a sponge than my regular sort of makeup sponge. That's insane. So next off, I will be using the second sponge to do my foundation and apply it. So let's go ahead and check out how this comes out. I'm not too sure about this one. It definitely does do the job, and I feel like it's really done quite a good job, and I don't see any sort of like brush strokes which you normally get with the brushes when you're applying your foundation. But even with the sponge, sometimes I feel like it can get a little bit cloggy, and I do feel like it's actually applied it really well. So yet again, I'm really sort of like impressed because the shape for the foundation appliance isn't so sort of great, and I'm pretty sure it's not for foundation applying, even though you pretty much can use sponges for anything. So I'm definitely very sort of taken over and taken by how actual good this product is. Like, it's crazy. So next off, I'm going to be using the bigger brush out of the set, which looks like this. It's the fluffiest brush, and I'm going to be using this to apply my compact powder. She walks in fury into the night. You guys, oh my god. Oh my god, like, this is my new favorite brush. I am not kidding you guys. Oh my freaking god, like, it's so soft the appliance was so good. I feel like the product has really sort of taken into my face, and I know that sounds pretty weird because that's what it's supposed to do, but I mean, even better than my other brushes. This is probably the first time I have been this impressed with applying compact powder with a new brush. So next up, I will be using the smaller sort of dip brush. It's got like a little dip. I'm gonna be using the Technic Matte Mega Bronze palette. You guys, I actually saw a YouTuber use this a few months ago, I believe. I was like, whoa, because I have the highlight version of this palette and it is so good, and you guys that have been following me for a while know that I have been obsessed with the Technic Mega Glow highlighter palette, and this is the Mega Bronze palette. So when I saw another YouTuber use it, I was like, I need that in my life because I know how much I like the highlighter, so I really needed to feel like I wanted to sort of judge this palette, so I did go right away and purchase that. But you guys, I have used this before and it is so freaking good. I'm gonna show you guys how good this palette is, and let's test out this brush. The darkest shades now, the rays have gone. Nameless grace of you, and thoughts of shame that you gaze upon, 'cause no one sees what you do. Wow, I have no words to describe this last brush, you guys. I feel like this is gonna be my everyday bronzing brush, like no joke. Like that little dip, it's so good to apply my bronzer. Like when I first saw this set, I was just like, okay, I'm going to use this whole set to create a full face of makeup just using these brushes to get a full review. I honestly didn't think that I was gonna be this impressed. I didn't think that I was gonna care too much, and I honestly didn't think I was gonna be taken or wowed by it. Wow, seriously, just wow. I'm gonna be using this brush here to apply some eyeshadow. I am not sure how this is gonna come out just because I am not loving this angle. I am not loving this shape for my eyeshadow. So for this particular little bit of this clip, I don't know why I said it like that, I'm gonna be using the Technic Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and this is the heat is on. Suitable for vegetarians. It's against animal cruelty and testing, which it states here and here. So I will be using the stuck in between this shade and this shade, but I feel like I'm going to stick with this shade. This can't forget. I'm seeing you in everywhere, in everywhere. Every time we have a day. I am now going to use the same brush because I am challenging myself to do a full face just with these brushes. I'm going to come in with the first shade I wanted to use, which is this one here. I'm definitely not loving the shape of this brush just because when I use eyeshadow brushes, I tend to stick around the more blending sort of brushes like these ones. Brushes to sort of have a very blendable shape to them. I'm not hating it, but I'm not loving it. I wouldn't pick this up to sort of create an eyeshadow look. Like I said, you guys, this is an honest review. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to be sort of blending out the edges. Off, you guys, we're going to be using the last brush of the set, and we're going to be using this attempting to apply some highlighter. Done, and I will finish off my face in a little while right after we try out the highlighter, but let's try on the Mega Glow Highlighter Technic Cosmetics palette and see how this brush does. So this is the Technic Cosmetics Mega Glow Highlighter. You guys know that you've probably seen it in like 100 of my videos, not at least 90% of them. This brush can most definitely apply some good highlighter. Check it out. Just this little brush right there. I'm just gonna finish off my face using some brow pencil and some mascara and all that kind of good stuff, and then we will start talking about this product. So you guys, this is the end of the makeup look, so let's get into the review details. I'm going to rate these brushes out of 10, 10 being best and obviously 0 being absolute worst. The first sponge I used was the concealer. Honestly, my first impression just judging it without trying it was that it was going to be absolutely crap, and that the angles and the sort of shape was just all wrong. But when I used it, I actually found it so much easier to apply than the normal sponge, and I feel like that's because of the shape. It sort of allowed me to get like into like the areas I wanted to, whereas when I've been using the normal like curved sponge, I feel like when I've sort of pressed it down, because it's been curved, it's sort of like gone to a lot more areas that I wouldn't have wanted it to. I'm definitely gonna give the sponge for the concealer appliance a 10 out of 10. As for the foundation, I'm gonna have to give this sponge a 9 out of 10, just because of the shape. I found it a little bit hard to apply the foundation, but I am actually taken and wowed by how, not easy, but great job of applying the foundation it's done all over. Like, I feel like my face has a sort of clean foundation appliance look. Like, I know it's a really weird term to use, clean, as a method to describe foundation applying, but I feel like it's not cakey. I feel like it hasn't absorbed too much of the product, and I feel like it's just blended so cleanly around my face and just so well. So I'm definitely gonna give this a 9 out of 10. It would definitely be, honestly, one of the best sponges I've used to apply foundation, and I will definitely be using this again. As for the big brush that I used for my compact powder, you guys, complete 10 out of 10. I love this brush so much. The quality is great. It's so soft. The appliance was incredible. Like, I just loved everything about this brush. So as for the bronzing brush, well, I used it for the bronzing. It's not really a bronzing brush, but it is my bronzing brush now. Without saying, this is my favorite brush of the pack. I just feel like it's done such a great job applying my bronzer. As for these two brushes, you guys, I'm not lying to you guys, I have no reason to lie to you guys. This video is not sponsored, I am not getting paid, and even if I was, I wouldn't tell you something that I genuinely don't believe. But I'm not making any profit whatsoever from being honest with you guys. I'm gonna have to give this brush a 5 out of 10 because it is not my usual go-to everyday blending eyeshadow brush. When I use eyeshadow brushes, I always use them with a very blendable edge. So you guys, as for the highlighter brush that I used on the highlighter, it's not really a highlighter brush, but I used it for my highlighter brush. I give this a 9 out of 10. The reason I'm giving it a 9 is because it did such a great deal of spreading and applying my highlighter. I feel like it's done such a great job, but I didn't like how stiff it was. Obviously it's not a highlighter brush, and my highlighter brushes are very sort of fluffy and sort of soft, and it just makes it 100 times easier for me to apply the product where I want it. But it was really good, and the appliance was incredible. It's just grabbed so much of the product, and it's applied so much of the product without sort of necessarily keeping any product on it. So I feel like this definitely deserves a high 9. So you guys, this is the end of my review. Overall, I gave very high rates, but you guys, like, oh my god, like, I'm wowed. Like, I did not think they were even gonna be that great. Like, they were so affordable. I retailed for like £10 maybe, and I didn't think when I picked it up that I was even gonna think so much of it. Like, I thought it was just gonna be some more brushes to sort of add to the pot. I'm gonna be using this on a lot of my videos. Like, I can just feel them coming. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed my review. You guys have probably noticed that my hair is black. It's not actually black, it's like a deep chocolate brown, but because I dyed it like back to my natural color last night, it looks really, really black. I was just dying to just go back to my natural color and just let my hair grow. So I thought I needed to give you guys a little quick explanation of why I've gone from blonde to brunette, like in the space of like 3 days. Thanks again for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys so much. Like these products, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the brushes that I used, and if you're gonna pick them up, or even if you have already tried these products. So you guys, hit that big red subscribe button and join the little family we have going on for more future uploads. Turn on notifications and give this video a huge thumbs up. I will see you guys in my next video.